Okay. Hoping against hope we are back. There's some more fuckery afoot. Alrighty. Thick diary filled with entries written in neat, precise handwriting. The author was documenting the events of his life with thoroughness bordering on obsession. Hold on. Bit better. After browsing through its pages, the following entries catch your attention. Exodus, Watch 1. Never thought this day would come. I'm addressed as Master Captain once more. How many times did I swear never to venture into the void again? During those 2 Terran years I spent among the mangled ruins of the unheralded Reckoning's Bridge. Unfortunately, life in a gravity well didn't bring me peace. Reverend Hieronymus promised me that performing a selfless feat of devotion would bring me serenity. Maybe he's right, but I'm still writing this journal during the long nights to keep my sanity, just like I did for 2 years there and 7 Terran years after that here. We'll see if I'm able to live without the somewhere that are wasteland wayfarers. That is our wasteland wayfarers' destination. To make up their share of absurd ghost stories, I asked Reverend Graith does not bring me peace. I prefer not to take any sides in theological. Fuck. Okay. Are we back up? Nope. What the hell is going on? Nothing has changed since Monday. Faith does not bring me peace. I prefer to not take any sides in the dispute and ignoring them. I'll let Gravik handle it. Slightly concerned about the schism, but as long as the groups are peaceful and follow my orders, they can bicker all they want. 8:10, great day has arrived. The Wayfarer successfully landed on the surface, and I wonder if I'll ever leave it. Settlement is already being built down the hill. It is official colonial destination. But Reverend Gravik says he's going to name it Jessavon. When we first stepped on the surface, Gravik's congregation and the Nourishers used different airlocks to leave the vessel. Seems like they've ceased all communication. 12:12. The last of the pilgrims left the Wayfarer for Jessavon. I'm alone again. They invited me to go with them, but I made them an excuse about needing to keep watch on the reactor since my ship is still used for powering the settlement. Truth be told, I just don't want to go with them. They say less than 1,000 pilgrims are still loyal to Gravik. Services of the main temples are performed by Nourishers, and the St. Drusus statue is cut only up to its knees. I kind of understand their beliefs, but I don't think they will help me more than Hieronymus' faith. 1287, awoken in the night by a dozen pilgrims from Jessavon. They were armed and scared and said the Nourishers had arrested Gravik. They were bewildered and didn't know what to do, wanted me to act, so act I did. Gravik is the official head of the pilgrimage. I deemed the incident civil unrest. I cut power and demanded release from the Voxcom. We are holding the line. 290 have come to us. Gravik was with them. He was calm and said the conflict had been resolved. He took the confused pilgrims and their guns with him. I restored power. No idea what's going on. Peace. The watch is of no consequence today. I received the brotherly kiss, and now I believe. I can clearly see the spiral path among the stars set by the Emperor Progenitor. Now I can hear my brother. Oh, there's some chaos fuckery going on here.
This unit's service life is not determined by entropic degradation. The Omnissiah determines all. He is greater than entropy.
Nothing escapes my sight.
Vox Cleric. In the light of a distant stars, our Emperor Predator wanders wearily. With thoughts and visions of us, he sends particles of his light through his body. Though his body suffers, his mind lingers on. Let us therefore nourish him with the light of our souls, our prayers, and our faith. Faithful worship the Emperor under a great many names, and after a great many... I do not like this prayer. Excellent, a Voss caster that works. Now we can let this planet know that I've graced it. You know you have come, afflicted ones. Welcome to the abode of the nourishers. See, ugly face, flat, wide nose. Ooh. This is some Tyranid fuckery, yes. Who are you? I am Lucy that Callum's list of nourishers that afflicted. I am he who speaks to our progenitorship belongs to me. What was that you were muttering? A prayer? I was praising him so that my brothers and sisters might repeat the sacred words with me under the stars of the unknown. He keeps his vigil, he sends us light. He's exhausted and maimed, but in his graciousness he does not allow himself to forget us. We are grateful. And we know that our prayers will quell his agonizing hunger, and therefore we speak to him. We beckon him so that one day he and his faithful may come and take us under his care. Everything is purple, I can see. Do you mean our god, the master of terror, who sits atop the golden throne, or the blasphemous petty deity of whatever cult you're in? You know no god but the Emperor Predator. Others are figments or ephemeral fleshless spirits. You believe in the god, emperor, protector of mankind who dwells on. Make your answer forthright and clear, for I stand before you as his chosen servant, and this rogue traitor has been anointed by him. I see. Blasphemer. Anybody else here? Your brother? They are. We are hiding. Waiting. Once we were many, but now few. Our blood degenerated. Our flesh grew weak. We were on the verge of death, but then you came. This is good. You and your people will infuse our blood with new power. Your ship will take the nourishers to new worlds. We will rise again. It was you and your accomplices who sealed the airlock, was it not? Never sealed the entrance, but you will be able to leave later with us. We will all leave this place. I am to understand this is a trap. Am I correct? Yes, indeed. You have nowhere to run. May the grace of the Pretender be upon you. Swords it shrill like a coming 100 voices, minds growing louder, torments your mind before you reach for your weapon. Clanging echo growing louder through the empty modules, like hundreds of clawed limbs, striking bulkheads. There was advancing. There are a lot of them. You gotta run for your life before they trap you in this crammed Vox cabin. Countless foes in a cumbersome position. O Emperor, I thank thee for giving us another chance to taste the sweetness of battle and solemn joy of courageous deeds. Sister, I fear we are about to partake in something quite different, or more likely someone is about to partake of us. And try to contact the ship. Vox spits out a torrent of static, though, through which you nonetheless manage to catch fragments of words spoken by a voice, not unlike that of your Vox Mechron. Valance, command, airlock, Signal is lost. And I'm back. Like, everything on my dashboard is looking fine. I am literally on my Ethernet. Alrighty. Yeah, excuse me. We are going to
I
warp
am a
pursue.
navigator, not a servitor.
We are going to put
Me.
the front line
If you
right there.
insist, Lord Captain. Isn't
Back
this a
line.
job for the serfs?
And the rear. Now, fuck.
If I may.
Abelard. Cut off
Victory
his
is imminent.
balls.
Target well struck.
Death comes in silence.
Ready?
I shall not fail. As honor ordains.
We're just getting all of the buffs here.
The shadows will see it done. My blade whispers your name.
I'm back. I don't know if it's Twitch. I think it might be OBS.
Rejoice in battle! Power resides in the will of the righteous. I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Alrighty.
At your beck and call.
Okay.
Grey hair, sure hair.
Hey, quit running away, you fucker.
My place is at the fore. Nothing I can't do. Absolutely not. Not a problem for me.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. Doubtest for the... This is why I was chosen. Faith without deeds, work is a prayer. Guided by faith. In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave. As the Emperor... I'll do it. Doubt is for the you, my Emperor. Faith without...
I know. She is the,
I'll do
like,
it.
this is why I love the Argenta Go Burr button.
You, my Emperor. As the Emperor commands... Doubt is for the weak. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
And it fucking ran away. The little bitch.
I have read tomes of tactics.
Ow!
A dance of blades and shadows.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. God Emperor, move through me.
Ow!
Be the fire in my heart. I'll do it.
Delete?
Why I was chosen. Eradicated.
Okay. We good, folks? Okay. I guess we good. Let's go blast some more mutants.
Experience? Nothing matters more.
Gimme all of that stuff.
Follow my lead.
Awareness.
I did it?
Still works. Strange gouges. Looks like claw marks. I wonder why there might be claw marks.
I better myself through my service.
Yes, Argenta, stand right next to the explosion. The ringing in your ears is definitely normal and is definitely the God Emperor telling you that he loves you.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
And not horrible, horrible, horrible tinnitus. The blasphemous tenants. A journal. Get out. Ah, we're gonna have to find gene stealer cults. Ah. Night Owl, why do you think she's always yelling? Mop. Mop.
It's about time.
Alrighty. More. It's almost like plasteel is the single most prevalent material in the Cronus Expanse, and it's not like I need any more of it. Now, gently wrapped in amber forest greets you with ruby-colored dawn. Basil von Dim Clark, local governor, gives the road trader warm welcome. Several glasses of Dracemine, Dremacine, a sweltering ruler, asks if would like to keep him company during an upcoming hunt. Let's hunt. Several hours of riding the local peculiar animals. You make camp in the middle of the Golden Forest. Basil points to the sky. A flat disc rises over the horizon, constantly morphing its color and shape. The forest grows silent and empty, and you can no longer hear the singing of the birds or even the rustle of the wind. Governor nods with satisfaction, takes a few steps into the clearing. Their bodies are twisted by an unknown phenomenon. You watch the freaks with astonishment. Hold on. As they begin to dance to the throaty crackling of their brethren, turning bony, gross, and pulsating flesh of their scaly hands towards the unnatural thing in the sky. What is going on? See with your own eyes what is happening here. Unfortunate creatures howled, whined, convulsed, unable to tear their bleeding eyes from the celestial body. And the Pavadine disk outshone the light of the local star. Physical shells of these things that used to be men burst, releasing beasts into the plane. Not even the most fluent and capable pen could describe. Excitedly explains that these creatures you saw are the children of the great king of distortion. It is he who is the true god and patron of these fertile grounds. I don't care. Execute the man. Shut up. You are executed. Governor's head separates from his neck with a distinctive squelch. Black and brown blood seeps into the soil beneath his corpulent body that is immediately transformed into a writhing tangle of worms that burrow deep within the ground in their natural speed. Turn to the ship, pondering what to do with the world, and more importantly, what to do with the King of Distortion. Chart a course to the anomaly known as the King of Distortion. Observe suspicious activity emanating from a twisted celestial body at the heart of the system. The chaplain advises you to get ready for a potential counter-spawn of the archenemy, so that it is wise to reconsider unless you have holy relics, sacred wards, or blessed effigies. A flame with a plethora of colors. The celestial disk trembles slightly beyond the endless windows of the captain's bridge of the rogue trader's trips approaches its center. An otherworldly voice, cold and enveloping, enters your mind. Look at this puny wretch possibly offer a king destruction. Officers, their eyes are full of terror and confusion. Many clutch their heads and let out howls of pain. Some empty their stomachs, most pale and exhausting. From the captain resisting. Who are you talking to? An endless howl of images fills you. You see horrifying scenes of millions of tortured souls. Their screams rend your mind. Their pain pierces you with 1,000 red-hot needles. King, ruler, the one who is obeyed. That's all you can make sense of, although you see much more. To release the minds of the Amber Worlds from its grip. Mocking laugh rings in your ears, and a deep red trickle slides over your lips. Shipwide 1,000-voice prayer service over holy relics for the protection of Amber World, the Imperium, and your very own souls. Deafening gong strikes are heard across hundreds of decks. Your eyes are misted with red and your gums bleed as your subjects fall to their knees at once in shared prayer to the God Emperor. The holy relics from the ship's temples melt from the ardor of your speech. Primarch Tinnitus, the original noise marine. The holy relics melt, and the entity screams and writhes inside your brain, struggling to break out. Many drop dead during the first minutes of prayer, unable to resist the corruption. However, others immediately take their place, unfazed by the sight of their fellows turning to dust in seconds. Then a nauseating stench engulfs the ship's destiny, a way of causing people to retch forth their innards. Every deck is plunged in dark ghosts of the past walk among the living, stealing breath from those weak in spirit, and still the prayer is not extinguished. It's hard to tell if the prayer service lasted several hours or days, but at some point you feel your very essence overflow with heat and prayer, and then the intruding will falters. The disc vanishes from the void ship's augers as if it was never there. At long last, everything is quiet. As everyone slowly recovers from what just happened, reports come in to the captain. You've lost a third of your crew in an unequal fight. Unfortunate survivors are going to take some time to come around. All hail the rogue trader. I am the sovereign of Amber World. You'll give me that extractarium. Good morning, Mo. For the moment, the world belongs to the rogue trader alone. Your people eradicated. The settlement's housing, unclean followers, the profane cult, corruption, still the Zeus's grip, and the states can now breathe sigh of relief. Those servants in the archers still lurk in the shadows, demand tribute. And leave it alone. Alrighty. Repair. Mo! You see what I did? It's actually turning out quite well. I need to give him a wash, but he's turning out quite well. Servitors assigned to storage phase have gone berserk, attacking the Voidsmen. Captain Hillian, hello. Thank you for your 3-person raid. Hello, hello. Welcome to the WBPL. I am the host currently, Doctor Who's the Chef. Currently, I am not cooking, rather roasting heresy. Roasting heresy like a s'more.
Take a knee and bow before me.
Alrighty, have fun, man. Nice meeting you. Thank you for dropping people off. Yes, this is a very fun game, and it's very enjoyable. I have had nothing but fun with it. It's been hilarious.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the serfs? I am a navigator, not a serf. Duty demands.
And now everyone's on fire because Cassia looked at them. Oh, brilliant.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Another foe painted black.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless. Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act. Rejoice in battle!
God, it's never,
I am his
ever
will made
gets old.
manifest. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands.
It just doesn't get old.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
It's like the Emperor is Zord with this bolter. She just... Alright, let's praise Zord. Let's praise the Emperor. It's literally just a fire exploding gun. It's the best thing ever.
Brace yourself, Avalon!
As the tenets demand. I shall not fail. I feel nothing, fear nothing. Trust me. The shadows will see it done. Killing brings me no pleasure.
Just kind of explodes.
As honor ordains.
People explode sometimes. It's perfectly normal.
I will do my duty. At your beck and call. Indeed. It will be done. I'm not interested. Victory is imminent. A tactically sound approach.
Each strike is a prayer.
That's not your voice line.
Advancing. My vow is to vital functions successfully terminated.
I shall not fear. I don't
Fear is
have
the
time
mind
for
killer.
this.
Fear is the little death.
I am fear incarnate.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. One few atonement. I will do my duty. I took care of this one.
He just explodes.
Indeed. I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Forge ahead! All too easy.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Alrighty, let's grab the gubbins that I already own, because these are my own servitors that I exploded.
Victory awaits!
To the map. Ah. Also, get quoted. It's a good quote. Xenotech. Give me that Xenotech. charred ruins have been detected on the planet's surface. Their architecture, building materials, layout, and passages portray their Xeno origin. There are currently no signs of Xeno activity. It seems to be abandoned. Detailed scan. Imperial shuttle has been found in the heart of the ruins. Pilot remains are badly damaged. Smashed into the building at full speed, causing the fire that destroyed it. Crew found this mission as a martyr sacrifice and she proposed to erect a monument and hold service. Is impressed by dead size prayer and believes that they would be honored. Other equipment served. New generations. The pilot's fierce and fearless spirit has not departed the remains to go to the Undying One. Honor the hero and decorate the bow of the flagship with their bones so that they may... You know what? Yes. Because that gives me something. On the prow, on the bow plating, watches the sacred ceremony with awe. God Emperor has sent them a mighty spirit protector. Hello, Hulk. Whoa! Small Xenos vessel. Shows no... Alderi corpses. No weapons found on board. Dead Xenos. Judgment clothing not part of... Merely a defunct ship. Civilian rushers of the craft world. I don't want plasteel. I do want adamantite, though. Hello, enemies of humanity.
Enemy contact! All hands, make ready to unleash our fury!
Oh no, I'm surrounded. Anyway.
Fire the lance batteries! Unleash our vengeful salvo! Bleed them. This one's going down.
Alrighty. And that turn. Ow! Stop that.
Fire the lance batteries. This one's going down.
Whoa, that's some weird, visual glitches.
Set the course.
Oh, poops. I've made a horrible mistake. Aha! You went after my escort, not me. What a horrible mistake that you have just made. It's a shame it's going to be the last one that you ever make.
Bleed them. Torpedoes locked. Macro cannon, volley.
Christ. So good. Yes, protect me.
Fire the last batteries. This one's going down.
Another enemy sundered by the void.
Leave their hull strewn across the stars.
Oh.
The time
I want to
has
do
come.
this. No, if I go
Onward!
there, it will not be able to hit me.
Fire the lance batteries! Unleash our vengeful salvo!
Get out of my way. Quit hurting my friends. I'm going to explode you. I was going to explode you anyway, but quit hurting my friends.
Bleed them! Fire the lance batteries.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Pop goes the weasel.
Fire right now! Leave their hull strewn across the stars! Set the course.
Blessed are the faithful.
Woohoo! We got some good shit. Ah. Stargonians. Yes, okay. Quickly, I want to go back to Dargonius really quick. Navigator, steer us back on course. Oh, you just cost me a frickin' insight. How dare. Okay. In an effort to exploit the crisis in the East, a prominent mining consortium disputed disrupting ore shipments to the colonies of the Protectorate. Uprising among the miners. The consortium respect the agreements by force. Request the Imperium Navy to boycott the consortium's trade routes. Huh. That cost me nothing. Frightened by the prospects of economic blockade, the consortium offers its apologies and reinstates its shipping schedule. As you should. Silly billies. Hey, what's going on, Wolverine? We're rogue trading and also fighting against Twitch because Twitch wants to have some walkie fucks with stream quality. Alrighty, let's go kill a space marine. Again.
Martyrdom is the reward.
I'll purge you from existence!
The disgrace of Wallachia will be avenged.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Nice. That's gonna be fun.
I am a navigator, not a servant. Isn't this a job for the serfs? I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless. Guided by faith.
Hello, demon. I cast gun.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave. Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I consume my Emperor. I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless. Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands,
Christ, Argenta.
why I was chosen. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands.
Earlier, Wolverine, I was quoted
Faith
as
without
saying
deeds
something
is
along the lines of, haha, Argenta
This is
button, go
unacceptable.
burr.
I bring mercy and retribution. I cannot serve you in this way.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Oh, up there. Hello.
Follow my lead. We'll rule the stars themselves.
Indeed.
Let's see how they respond to this. Already done. Nothing I can't do.
It's like by the time I actually get to Argenta,
Suits my
or
purposes.
get to my player character,
Not a problem for
and start telling Argenta to go murderize things, half the things are already murderized.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Rejoice in battle! I will endure. As the Emperor commands,
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
faith without deeds is worthless.
Argenta, go burr. It's so good. It's so good. Hello, combat servitor. You always show up so late. It's like I welcome you, but you always show up late. Yay, we're out of the Materium. Chart new routes. Where did this blood come from? It came from a jump. It happens. Don't worry about it. Der Burger, I spoiled one thing for myself, and that is, hey, I need to get to max reputation with the pirates because they have a very, very nice present for Argenta. The improved heavy bolter that gets better with every hit that I do. Something like that, right? Unidentified object located in the system. Artifact reacts to our transmissions by releasing unknown radiation, most likely Xeno origin. The cogs are reporting. If you want to get a closer look, we need to close the distance between the vessel and the object. Alright. Here we go. Oh. Much tired, very sleep. Do I need promethium? Not with 4 extractariums. Desolate planet devoid of surprise, but a yellow and orange flickering of the lumens. And the notifications of your Augustins are that there are small colonies survived in spite of the harsh climactic condition. All attempts to hail is sent out a scouting party. Report dismal condition settlement, and Sanam's skin is translucent and pale. Their icy blue eyes see practically no color. Language is rough and guttural, and their stomachs cannot tolerate anything except to stew. I mean, yes. I don't know what's going on. What ping where? You know what? Everything is red. I don't care. Local roots and mosses, yet they are subjects of the Imperium, still loyal to the Emperor. They have mistaken your people for his emissaries. What happened to the world? Local elders woefully reminisce about times long gone. Most of them were still sheltered in their mother's wombs when the snow first settled on the verdant fields. Hail ruined crops and frost hardened the soil. Plants and large beasts that could not sustain themselves were the first to go. Kind of a bitch. They were soon followed by birds and other small animals. Most of the people in the large cities perished, unable to warn themselves or their families. They say the governor and his entourage left the world in the first days of winter, taking all the provisions of the field. No one responded for the pleas of the dying world. The stars remained deaf to the messages transmitted by the planet's Fox stations. The abandoned subjects of the Imperium still managed to save their machines. Ah. There's a cat. Say the machines and other valuables, but they were of little use to the supply of Promethium, yet those who survived eventually adapted to the tribulations of God Emperor bestowed upon them. Here, have some fuel. First generator belched forth furious red black ash, and the locals laughed and danced, tried to warm their limbs from decades of cold, called down blessings on on their unseen savior, Rogue Trader von Valancius, and then God Emperor for their encounter. Hell yeah! You know what? I'll think about it. I thought about it. It's not plasteel. Oh God, another book. Lookout Bridge. Lookout Bridge, we have an unknown object at ahead, not an asteroid, clearly artificial in nature, but larger than footfall. Copy. Report relayed to officer and duty and pilots. Expect visual soon. We have visual. What the? Lookout, this is the Voxmaster. I'm adding pilots, senior officers, and the Lord Captain to this channel. His Lordship wishes to assume personal command. Lord Captain, we have requested intel on the object from the Augur array module, awaiting their response. What do the Augurs show? According to available data, the object consists of an Imperial foreign to the Imperium. We are registering an unknown class of energy profile. Engine seers are at a loss at how this technology works exactly, but they did specify that the energometry suggests that the system is holding an active charge. The object appears to be ready to do whatever it's designed to do. Senior officer's take on this. Then Calox, what we're seeing here is a webway gate artifact that the Xenos use to get to their sorceress realm, so to speak. It allows the Aldari to go to their sector quickly. They get around the sector quickly and serves as hideout for their unpleasant tribe, the Yukari, whom we have already met. You're lit here. The gate is just like the one you saw on the Lilithon. Children of Sirian wander the void through such constructs directed in ancient times. Any ship that passes through such a portal will enter a tangle of paths fathomable to none but my kin. Can we activate this device somehow? Requesting response from the Engerium. Apologies, Lord Captain Tech Priest have refused to even consider such a possibility. Violation of unauthorized tenets, an extremely dangerous undertaking. Perhaps a certain companion of yours could. Even if I knew the secret of this gate, I would never surrender to the monkey. The webway is our kin's sacred refuge and deadly traps to those such as you, Elantark. Changing course and moving out. Detecting an energy spike of unknown nature. Cogitator network overloaded. Peripheral systems offline. Confirming visual signals to the gate. What is continue? Xenos ships. Signature is very similar to Lord Captain. Xenos ships. Come on. Show me. Battle stations. Prepare for maneuvering. Shields to max. Fire on the enemy on my mark only. Wait, what is that? Another Xenos party inbound. Must be a boarding party. It was hiding nearby. Closed and undetected. It was aiming right for us. Aiming for the engine model. For in contact with the enemy ship.
The litany of ordnance rings out across our decks.
The litany of ordnance.
Fire the lance batteries! Torpedoes locked! has come. This one's going down. Bleed them.
Oh, you hit me. Stop that.
My premonitions never failed me.
Fire the lance batteries.
Another victory
Our
of
faith will
two
be
great
tested.
dynasties, Lord Captain.
This one's going down. I'll
I
mention
stand
this
ready to
triumph in
serve
my
you
memoir.
and the Imperium, Lord Captain.
Bleed them! All stations, report when manned and ready. This one's going down. Annihilate them!
And so it will be with anyone who stands.
Fit for the Von Valancius annals.
Hey, we leveled up. Lord Captain, who dealt with Void Ship of the Beast, Vizita's board pattern land on ship and advances steadily towards plasma drive. Forces are being overrun and request you know the filth will overrun our vessel. Come on.
In another life, you could have worn the insignia of the Adeptus Auroritas, and I would have called you sister. But your rituals, they trouble me.
Perhaps it is because you see them as a reproach to your asceticism. My armor bears patina and dust, while yours shines bright and clean. You venerate yourself, whereas I simply wield myself.
Look, my kin, they can't wait to die. It's taking so long. The monkey are already here. Get off of my ship.
Die, inhuman scum! The sound of frightened prey. Tantalizing.
Did that sound like I was frightened? No, it sounded like I'm about to murderize you in 12 different ways. Or are you talking about yourself? Because if you're talking about yourself, yes, indeed. By all means, die.
If I may. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Damn it.
At your beck and call. My place is at the fore. An exemplary strike.
And now he's on fire.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. I'm afraid not. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
I'm not even dealing with it.
Death comes in silence.
Hello, Sierra. How you doing?
I shall not fail. An offering of blood, as the tenets demand. I feel nothing, fear nothing.
Caught by the my revenge. Be delectable.
The shadows will see it done. As honor orders. The other side. I shall not fail.
Your last stroke of luck. One fewer target.
Put him down like a nail.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. An exemplary strike. For von Valentius. Target well struck.
I'll return the pain tenfold.
It will be done.
If you're not a nail.
Will not submit.
What was that? Couldn't hear you over the fact that you're now neck deep in a 2x4.
Carnage beckons.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Oi. Stop that. Stop your heresy on my ship.
Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone!
Wow, target-rich environments. Brrr.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment. I'll do it. This is why I was chosen. Faith without deeds is worthless.
High momentum.
Nothing I can't do. Already done. Nothing I can't
Go,
do.
Argenta, you're the best, most competent member of my fighting crew. And I want you to show these people what a real god
I'll do it.
is.
My Emperor! I am his will made manifest. As the Emperor commands, a strike is a prayer.
Yes, kindly remove yourself from my ship. Indeed. Damn it!
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
Move. You know, if that's the one, like, criticism I have about this game, it's that putting in a move and then pressing end turn does not automatically execute the move.
Request approved. The scriptural probability analysis successful. My vow is beyond desire condemns you. The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all. Damage to bulk.
The true master.
Is part of the trial.
Step aside. The navigator is coming. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Unfortunate.
As honor ordains.
Take a shotgun.
My revenge will be delectable.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. Someone else can do this. At your beck and call. Follow my lead. I will do my duty. Indeed. Target well struck. At your beck and call. Victory is imminent.
Yes.
Undefeated.
Request approved.
Yeah, don't act all surprised there, honey.
Running binary override.
No matter the cost.
Don't act
It
all
will be done.
surprised, honey. You're on a rogue trader's ship. Of course I'm gonna get rid of you.
An exemplary strike.
Stand my vengeance.
Indeed. I will do my duty. Victory is imminent.
Oi, stop that.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. Doubt is for the weak. I refuse. Faith without deeds is worthless. God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. You, my Emperor, eradicated. Rejoice in battle! I'll do it. As the Emperor commands. Doubt is for the weak. I will not.
Surviving crew member. Where is he? Where is my son? Wait, he's an operational officer from Deck 67-3, not from one of the local clans, which is why I remember him. He helped bring me up, helped me bring up the new recruits from the planet. What's he doing here? I examine his face. Turn to his face. Blue veins, bulge under scab mottled skin, his bloodshot eyes darting and sometimes rolling back to his head, so only the whites are visible. Covering the pink slime mixed with blood streaming from his disfigured nose. Oh, his brain is melting. They're injured. There's some devils, they're fast. One of them jumped on my neck and sank its claws into my face just now. Yes, that must have been what happened. Emperor's valiant guards came to save my boy. Showed them where the swamp devils dragged Tacitus. I led them right there as they asked. They'll make short work of the nest of those beasts. I'll keep looking for my boy in the meantime. Master, will you help? I'll be damned if this officer has a son. Perhaps he did once, but he embarked without a family in tow. He's cracked, the poor wretch. There are no guards here. You are on board the rogue trader's vessel and knee-deep in Xenos' blood. What Xenos? Emperor, preserve us. What is this nightmarish scene? I was leading the Emperor's guards to the swamp devil's nest across the marshlands of my homeworld, but instead of that, I was shown the way here. Hallucinations, a heretical mirage. The guards, they weren't very chatty. One of them called me something strange. Monkey, I think. And I heard them talking among themselves, saying about seizing the ship. Don't let them through. I thought, through to where? I don't know. Oh, it's coming over me again. When did they start? I don't remember. It's strange. It's like I'm here and I'm there at the same time, but I remember many watches ago visiting the guardsmen after the swamp devils attacked, it seemed. Treated my injuries, did something to my face, and that his comrades would come and do what they had to do. And when the rest of them came, they told me to show them the way to the nest. We were on the ship. Where did I take them? Motive force strike me down. I think I've got it. Xenos that the crew smoked out during the recent warp jump. Poor Manban must have taken him for a guardsman. Remember Lord Captain Ray Shikari, who had bent several crew members to his will? Until the last beast among the enemies of humanity is dead, the innocent will continue to suffer torment. Is that a sign that we must work doggedly to rid the universe of Xenos? You'll be taken to the infirmary. I don't deserve to live after what I've done. My mind is probably corrupted for good. Even now, I'm looking at you and see behind you the marsh where Tacitus vanished. I think I hear your son calling you. I'm coming. Bend over the body, near his blood stained skin. Seriously, near his face, and the street red slimy stuff streaming from it. Take the body to the infirmary and identify the cause of his madness. I want my spoils. You know, do the uh-oh.
Operation.
Do the
Successful.
Eldar even have gods? Or because, like, I know that they were built by the old ones. And then they're kind of, oh, we're above everything. Are they above gods?
Damage is negligible.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Well, that's fun. Examine
My
the chart.
house would be proud of me.
That is strong enough to diffuse.
Duty prevails.
Hey, hey! Let's get out of here. Alright. No. Let's go to the farty. Because I want to talk to the Caspilicans. Aha. Cost. Because we need to get like 7,000 or up to 7,000. Gosh. I really should have worked with you a bit more. Ah, I see. Okay. Ping. Oh no. Hello, Storm. The trading goes very well. Trying to level up a faction that I probably should have been working on for a while. Ha! I need to give that to someone. And I know exactly who to give it to. Melta. Alrighty. Hey, Farty. Hey, hey! I'm close. I know it. Oh no, the soundtrack is amazing. If very repetitive after 26 3-4 hour sessions. $27. I need to get to 27. gonna save here. And we're going to go on a quick little jaunt over to my prison planet. After we explored this little place. Ship components. Dargonius, Massive Xenos raid. Choir Master struggling German. Okay, we need to go to Dargonius. Hello. Thank you, Hare. We appreciate your continued mistakes. Instead of admiring themselves, monkeys should direct their gaze around the world more often. Hello, Yearlet. Oh, hello, what's this? Ha! Giant cog from Kiva Gamma. Oh, the explosive that they... Oh, this is my... These are my trophies. Ha ha ha! I see. That's fun. Hello, Yearlet. Now, taking careful steps, almost without saying, examines the study's interior, raising your brows in surprise and muttering. What a surprise. I had no idea that your dwelling, that it was your dwelling until I entered it. The elder turned her emerald gaze upon you. She was completely unfazed by your sudden appearance. On my craft world, we all held a simple custom. You may set your foot wherever your path requires. Sacred ground was the only exception. Is there something sacred in this room? I don't think so. For humans, trespassing is akin to an insult. Did I ever think I would encounter this again? Stiff, meaningless rules back then. But is your entire world contained within this tiny metal cage? Your ship, these chambers, they're a speck of dust, an island, temporary shelter. Well, no. Now that you're here, I wish to speak to you about our agreement. I have traveled through the Veil many times inside your steel-winged bird, and every time her voice torments me to drive me mad. Her whispers fill my ears every time I enter the warp, inescapable, incessant, poisoning and inflaming every single emotion and thought, making them uncontrolled. I have learned to shut myself off as best I can, just so that I might have a chance to search for what I have lost. We found everything we could, and all of them were dead. But the thread of fate is broken, and I no longer know how to help my people. I failed to save anyone, and I failed to learn the truth about the demise. I have lost my way, and I thought you were the only person who might understand. Was I not wrong to think I was? No matter what, you tried to keep your promise. even if your species loves to stamp out any life they find undesirable. You will find what you are looking for. And what to you? A strange sound to a stifled sigh. Her gaze trained upon something past. Turning around, you see what caught her. An odd, unsightly shard of porous material mounted on the wall like a trophy. An entire kaleidoscope of emotion plays across her face, changing too quickly to catch. She sighs once more. And then her feelings concealed behind her. What is this? The strange shard has been there since the day of your ascension. Looking closely, an odd thought nags at your mind. May be disfigured and corroded by some unknown power. A wraith bone, material crafted by Aldari. A piece of something Aldari? So you do not even care enough to know what options. Truly. I have lingered here. From now on, I will avoid it. What? Hold on. We're going back in time just a little bit. Yes. I still really like the silver touch that I did on the pants. Really, really just pops it. It's a trap. Remember, the empire of the WBPL is built on mistakes. Let's save. Yearlet in chamber. Hello, Yearlet. What a pleasant surprise. Come here anytime. Not give up. I inherited it from my predecessor. Okay, so she knows. Okay. We're good. Let's save. Over this. Atlas Commander. We're gonna bust some faces in. From what I understand of everything, it seems that the Eldar, like the Eldari and
Enemy
humanity,
contact. All
if
hands, make ready to
both of
unleash our
them
fury.
get over some hang-ups, could possibly work
Lay in the
together
course.
against the warp and everything. It's like they're not dissimilar. They have a very similar outlook on shit. It's just both think that they're superior and are up their own ass about shit.
Fire the last batteries.
And I don't know enough about the Tau to make a decision, one way or another.
The time has come. This one's going down.
I don't know if it's they're genetically encoded to be racist, but they definitely see themselves, I know, as superior due to the dark damn it. Due to the old one's construction. I don't know. At least that's my understanding, and I don't know shit jack about shit. But it's like the Drukhari are the Eldari's own chaos faction, right? It's like chaos came about because of the war in heaven and all that shit. But it's like nowadays it's like chaos is almost exclusively a human problem. So it's like, whoa, stop that, you fuckers. No, I know. But it's just like chaos now seems like it's almost exclusively a humanity enemy.
One's going down.
What with the Chaos Space Marines and all of the other
Lay
bullshit.
in the course.
But
For the glory of the Imperium.
I just twisted you right round, baby.
Annihilate
So it's
them.
just like if humans have chaos, the Eldar have the Drukhari, you know, and it's everyone sucks equally, but it's I don't know. I don't know. It just seems like humanity and the Eldari are closer than, are closer in spirit than they would see themselves. Also, hello, first time chat. Thank you, thank you. I'm sorry I didn't. I was a little bit distracted by my own thoughts there. But Nico Destroyo, hello, welcome. I am Doctor Who's the Chef of the WBPL. This is a community access Twitch channel in which all of us share equally. And given my name, you can probably assume that I cook sometimes. However, life has given me a little bit of a kerfuffle, and now I am not in a position where I can do my cooking show, although I very much would wish to restart it. I am playing Rogue Trader. Life has stolen the lemonade, so lemons, so no lemonade can be made. Yes. Upgrade. I am currently filling my time with Lego. Yeah, with Legos. The most damage. Ooh, premonition. Oh, you're seeing such a position. Huh. Focused efforts. Yes. Wow, I'm getting a lot of shit. Boom. I also await the yummy day. Repair. Gotta bring Yearlet. Because Eldar. I also need to level her up. Alrighty. Ballistic. Awareness. Okay. Take it. Elusive speed. And agility. Agility. There we go. Let's give you some better weapons, maybe? Alrighty. Wanderers. Alrighty. No, you've got, like, the best that you can get. No, that gun is actually very good. Alright, so we need to get you some shit. Alright, so eyes. Yes, that is going to be better. Barely. She doesn't really have a good little thing for that, does she? I think that's going to be the best one for Surgeon and Carouse. Alright. Just going to take those off. Alright. Also, yeah, that's what I'm trying to find. That's actually pretty good. That's probably going to be the best ones for her. Look, like, I have a party. I have a party that I use. So, I'm fine with what I got. You, what happened here? Clementia Werstein, you're here. Your subjects need you now more than ever. Argonius has been hit by a massive Xeno attack. The fleet's resistance was broken in mere hours, and the invaders commenced a planetary raid. The defense forces were able to hold the inner perimeters of several cities, and 2 of the attacks were stifled on the approach. It setups. The fight continues here as well in the Von Valancius Palace. No, like, I got that, and I immediately jumped. I got a I charted a new route. Are after living victims above all else, why would they waste their force assaulting the palace? They could be storming other cities. I don't know the answer, your lordship. When the Xenos attacked the palace, they sent a force so great and the increased ward presence and were wiped out in minutes by the throne. Whatever they're looking for in there, they spared no troops to get their hands on it. Outrageous. The Xenos have pillaged my palace, my precious residence. I'm afraid so, your lordship. The attack on the palace began later than the rest once the reserve forces had been transferred, which is particularly odd. They weren't tempted by an entire city, at the apex of which your residence stands. No, the wedge of the enemy forces targeted the palace specifically. We've cut off periphery forces from those that made it inside the palace. Also, water break. From those that made us hunt, and we continue to storm the building. We've killed so many of those beasts, but the Xenos are repelling our assault with ferocity, as if they're waiting for the right moment, or perhaps they haven't completed whatever the goal they're pursuing. What's transpired? The attack began a few hours before dawn over the capital. The first attack. The fleet received boarding calls before we lost communication. Their sacrifice wasn't for naught. Ground troops had time to start mobilizing, and the civilians went to organize the defenses. Several hive cities managed to hold their perimeters, sustained greater losses. 2 cities were completely devastated. Our intelligence still knows nothing about the fates of millions of people. It's highly likely we've lost them forever. You did all you could. Xenos are dangerous opponents. Thank you, Lordship. But once the battles are concluded, I would like to launch a large-scale inspection of the defense forces. Our losses are too great. I want to make sure that this is all due to our cursed enemy's superior numbers, not traitors in our midst. Where's Governor Drivestream? In a well-fortified bunker, as are the heads of other noble houses. Each family has provided all available resources, or rather the defense of their respective reasons with the current situation. Process of exterminating enemy forces on the planet. Strategies have been assigned to the assault of the palace, but without a strike force to make it inside, we won't break the resistance. I'm feeling that the palace is the anchor point of the enemy's raid. Our Vox engineers are registering unknown signals coming from your residence to other areas of the planet. The scum must have set up a control center inside. We must take their command. We'll weaken their peripheral force. I'm going in. With all gratitude, I will transfer command of the ground local troops that saved Argonius. Don't just do something. Stand there. Box.
None shall stand in my way.
I cannot believe it. In the entire history of the Von Valancius Protectorate, there has never been an attack.
Face of the galaxy!
You all. have made a horrible mistake. An absolutely no good, terrible... Why would you even decide to do this mistake?
If I may. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. I am a navigator, not a servitor. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Weapon at the ready.
Let the true master inflict the pain.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
Alrighty.
Faith without deeds is worthless. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. Is a prey. As the Emperor commands, this is why I was chosen. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. You will pay for this in blood.
Alrighty. So, you're gonna go up there. You're gonna analyze
Swift
that
and
enemy.
silent.
He's going to expose his weakness.
I understand your intent. I am not your Zeus pet monkey. Pay with your blood in the name of Kala Menshake!
You will not withstand my vengeance! Your skill is low.
Faith shields me. It's
My faith strengthens me.
Alrighty.
Shoot them!
Yay! You did good.
Heretics!
Fuck you. Ah. Alright, Argenta.
Suits my purposes. Not a problem for me.
I'm a Mendon.
Doubt is for the weak. Power resides in the will of the righteous. Guided by faith. That is not the Emperor's will. As the Emperor
Alrighty.
commands, escape the Emperor's judgment. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Wow.
I will endure.
Trust me. There is only death. Yours or mine. I feel nothing. Fear nothing. I'll return the pain tenfold. The shadows will see it done. Death is a blessing. I will not. As the tenants demand. I shall not caught by the web. I will leave footprints of scarlet.
My place is at the fore. Reduced to dust.
Pop goes the weasel.
At your beck and call. It will be done. Grey hair, sure hair.
Stroke of luck.
At your beck and call. Target well struck. We'll rule the stars themselves. It will be done. One fewer target.
Foul breath.
Alrighty. They're all dead.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Should have brought along Pascal.
Done.
Definitely should have brought along Pascal. I should have left Cabela home.
Excellence matters. A new challenge for me?
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
Never doubt me.
None are better at searching. Too
Alrighty.
hard for a simple monkey.
Alright!
Victory awaits!
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treatise on Tactica Imperialis and weigh every
I must thank you.
Grace and strength of will. It is sad that such gifts have fallen to one whose soul will never be illuminated by the light of terror.
Limited, petty creatures often wrongly pity others who are, in fact, superior to them.
Ugh.
I do not know if I should find it fascinating or repulsive.
Ugh. Alright. My doors.
Follow my lead!
My beautiful doors.
I will be your end.
Tazra, you malformed monkey, putrid vermin, you'll pay for every moment I've spent on this pitiful planet. This is it, true face of the Dark Ones. Her anger at you is so great she has shed her mask and revealed the beast beneath. Little Suriani. The monkey's obedient servant. Try to survive the future, and then the two of us will have plenty of fun then. Tell me your objective in this palace, and I will not stoop to explain myself to a monkey, let alone a worm like you. A swift death, I'll teach you the true art of killing. One drop of blood. I suspect that you and the Trueborn Cur were working together. He did not make me and my sisters linger here on a whim. He had a reason. Calls you. Yes, is it? Tell me. Just a nod, so I can stand before the Archon and accuse him of treachery. What cur are you talking about? Oh, there is so much heresy going on here. So much heresy that needs to stop. There's so much heresy that needs to not be happening right now. It's not even funny.
If I may. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. I am a navigator, not a servitor. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Alrighty.
My reckoning will be swift.
Alrighty. So
This tedium
analyze.
is beneath me.
exploit. You are in cover.
If I must. If it serves your cause. I am not your Xenos pet. No weakness is hidden from my sight. This tedium is beneath me. Fortune favors the swift. I move as if unseen.
I'll return the pain tenfold.
I'm enraged!
Pain is all. You will pay for this.
Let's get to it.
Argenta, you're about to have a very fun turn.
Just a minor setback.
Abelard, these
That's
people
actually sound
disrespected me.
approach.
And they lost their living privileges.
Victory is imminent. Dominance achieved. I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Argenta,
As the Emperor commands, I act.
are you having fun?
I'll do it.
Because I think you're about to have fun.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
You're going to invite
I
everyone
am
to
his
play.
will made
And it's gonna
manifest.
you're inviting everyone to play
I'll do it.
a game that I like to call Catch the Bolter. It's very fun for you.
Rejoice in battle! It's nothing.
Turns everything for several yards into pace with the hammer, the giant hammer dominance achieved.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Argenta,
I'll
these
do
people
it.
displease me. Remove them from my sight.
This is why I was chosen. Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. Eradicated.
Argenta, thank you.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. This is why I was chosen.
Out for this.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Hold on.
Your skill is lacking.
Know your place.
This will be a parting caress.
Aha! You'll rain some blood. You're making a blood oath
Trust
onto
me.
Zara.
Aim for the
You are
heart
going
next time.
to come over here. Then you are going to pain
I
resonance.
am your blade and shield.
Try to die with grace, at least.
Just murderize people.
Killing brings me no pleasure.
Somehow I very much doubt that. I need to go over there.
As honor ordains. No. The undying emperor whispers his will. My blade whispers your name.
I also finally have achievements re-unlocked.
Let your soul be purged. Come, the other side awaits.
Good golly.
The shadows will see it done.
This guy's over here just like, oh my god, why does she just keep jumping and spinning? And spinning and jumping.
My blade whispers your name. I shall not. Death is a blessing.
Heresy.
Never wavered in the face of adversity.
If I opened up a restaurant in the capital city of Van Zant, what would I call it? Capital city of Van Zant. Obviously can't do Waffle House because there's already one there. How about all right. Getting this is my character from Warland's BattleTech campaign that I'm doing, but Wilson's Fine Dining and Snack Hut.
I did fine.
That's all that I can imagine. Fine Dining and Snack Hut.
Not my specialty. I'll pass.
Ah, fuck it.
Nobody escapes us.
I'll show you.
High momentum.
Where the hell are people remaining?
Be careful not to cross my gaze. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Specifically, Wilson's Fine Dining and Snack Hut.
As the Emperor commands, I act. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone!
No, not Doc, just Wilson. It's the character that my character is Wilson Blakely in Warland's campaign, and I just just for some reason am tickled with the name Wilson.
In the name of House Orselio, I shall prevail.
Or you could just do Doc Who's Fine Dining and Snack Hut. That's also acceptable.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
I'll do it.
Doubt is for the weak. Guided by faith.
Jesus Christ, Argenta, solo the encounter, why don't
As
you?
the Emperor commands, none can escape the Emperor's judgment.
I move swiftly to strike. If I must. I understand your intent. If it serves your cause. I will not.
God damn it.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Tried and tested tactics
Mo,
are the best ones.
every time you bring that up, I cannot believe how well it succeeded. Like, so surprising
I won't tolerate
that
weakness.
we actually legitimately turned out something extremely delicious. I think one of the things that we're going to do the next time we do it, because there is going to be a next time, is we're going to line the things with, line the tin with, with parchment paper. Characters. We're leveling up. All right. Level up. Oh, what the hell? Alrighty. Orchestrated firestorm. Okay, that's pretty fun. Still, extra turns are better. Abelard. How goes the cutting off of people's balls? Good, good. You're suppressing heresy? Very nice. Argenta, delivering holy sermons by bolter fire. Every attack grants... Oh. 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 Oh, we are gonna have fun. They can hold 3. Kibbles. Carnival 1. Hurlet 3. Hey, when we level up next, we're going to be exemplars.
It's about time.
Damn tough life, full of toil and strife, we whalemen undergo. I don't give a damn. Don't worry about me. I'm just singing. I am looking forward to it, Der Burger. Have fun storming the castle.
None shall stand in my way.
My castle. My beautiful, beautiful castle. How dare these Xenos.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
My court nobles.
Victory awaits.
How will I ever tell my... how will I ever show how important I am without my court nobles?
Cast your eye there.
I have learned much in my exile. My success was inevitable.
The stain's never gonna come out of the carpet.
Follow my lead.
Join me in prayer.
You need to get off that seat. Marazai casually gestures with his hand, either welcoming you or inviting you to admire the brutalized hall. At last, I was beginning to think your lumbering bucket had perished on the way back. Such a resolution would have satisfied neither you nor me. Would it? What? How did? You will cease defiling a relic of the Imperium with your presence, Xeno scum. What? This abomination? With pleasure. But first, I will finish my conversation with your master, monkey. Freezes for a moment. Oh, I can feel your anger, your rage, and your pain from witnessing the state of your halls. I trusted that you would appreciate our efforts here. I could have long vanished in the tangles of the webway without awaiting your arrival, monkey. But I could not refuse myself the small pleasure of savoring your torment at the sight of what I have done. You deceived me at the when you appointed the place of our final battle. Deceived equals can be deceived, but I merely used. You played the part given to you perfectly. You were exactly where you were supposed to be and did exactly what you were supposed to do. Everything except die. Why did you attack the palace? The sole thing that your kind is good for, monkey, is your ability to suffer. I have long been surfeited from physical pain. Your kin provide it with abundance in the cages of Cormorant. The pain of the soul, on the other hand, is a rare delight. After all, I had to recompense you for all the trouble you have caused me. However, did I not give you a gracious gift as well? That pesky meddling Tazara, who harrowed your little worlds for so long. You have garnered her head, and I, the peaceful existence where she is not constantly in my way. And die at the hands of a monkey is the worst possible punishment for a champion of the gladiatorial arenas of Cormorant. Her final moments were torturous. He was under the impression that you were working together. What would you put in your head? Pompous waste of skin. Thought that I would associate with monkey. I wish I did not leave her death to you and instead cut her heart out myself. Still, to take note of my interest in your person was quite perceptive, even more for the brainless arena witch. Now that our meeting's taking place, my business here is done. I've spent in real space, and it's time to bid you goodbye. You are not going anywhere.
I didn't want to leave you all alone. You wouldn't appreciate that, would you? Cabalites of the Reaving Tempest, I leave this monkey to you. Enjoy yourselves! Smite the Xenos!
Didn't trap your... you haven't trapped me in here. You're trapped in here with me. I don't think you're going to live to regret this decision. No, I don't think you are going to live to regret much.
Emperor, give me strength. Isn't this a job for the serfs? I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
It will be done.
I have read tomes of military tactics. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Alright.
Pain and duty go hand in hand. Oh, wait. Target well
Stretch. Alright.
This tedium is beneath me. If it serves your cause. If I must. I understand your intent. Ancestors, guide me. This tedium is beneath me. Fortune favors the swift.
Water! M&M's.
Gray hair, sure hand. At your beck and call. Reduced to dust.
I refuse to bow.
I will do my duty.
How dare you!
There's nowhere to hide for a flesh crafter. Hard out for this.
Kemorak!
Power resides in the will of the righteous. Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it.
Alrighty.
Doubt is for the weak.
Argenta, can you do me a favor? Stand there and then hold down a trigger.
Rejoice in battle! the Emperor commands, I act. Each strike is a prayer. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury! Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I can escape the Emperor's judgment. God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart!
Nothing I can't do. Suits my purposes.
Argenta,
Nothing I
go
can't
do a bunch of stuff.
I'll bring glory to my bloodline.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone! Pursue the Emperor!
Educate you on the art of pain.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak. Rejoice in battle!
Unleash my fury.
I'll do it.
Than mine.
Guided by faith. You? Faith without deeds is worthless. This is why I was chosen.
So much fun.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
So much fun.
Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act.
You're almost dead. You need to die.
My tactics are flawless.
Mwahahaha.
This is unacceptable. You, my Emperor! Faith without deeds is worthless.
I will not die in dishonor. I bring mercy in retribution. Let your soul be heard.
Educate you on the art of pain.
Killing brings me no pleasure. A dance of blades and shadows. as the tenants demand. Let the blood of the wicked be shed as thou hast willed. Death is a blessing.
This can't be over.
It seems so.
Trust me. The shadows will see
Look,
it
they
done.
need to repaint my halls somehow.
I shall not fail. As the tenants by the web. My blade whispers your name. As honor ordains.
Emperor, deliver us!
Isn't this a job for the serfs? If I may.
That's not the Seneschal's job.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
An unworthy soul. Just designate a target.
What the hell do you have? Base lethality?
If it serves your cause. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. If it serves your cause. I understand your intent. Ancestors guide me.
What is done cannot be undone.
If I must.
At your beck and call. It will be done. Gray hair, sure hand.
Sit down.
Victory is imminent. Indeed. Follow my lead. I'd rather not.
God, Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart! Each strike is a prayer.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Lovely of them to leave all of these presents out here for me.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
I love how they just kind of explode.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Examine my throne.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
None shall stand in my way.
Oh, search bodies. Christ.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Victory awaits! Follow my lead.
So now I gotta go outside and talk with everybody? Jesus. Alright. I also gotta end soon,
Unexpected
'cause
result.
I gotta go and get a haircut. Alrighty, save the game.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Ah,
As it should be.
A trivial task.
let's save again.
It's about time.
Yeah, that's Clementia. That's to my ship. Yep. Alrighty. Next time on Dragon Ball Z, the proper end to Chapter 2. I would have stuck around if I didn't have a haircut in an hour. But thank you so much, everybody, for showing up. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for all of the new people that decided to stick around and to stick around and have a good time. We will return with much Legoing and rogue tradering at some point in the future. Thank you so much. We appreciate your continued support here at the WBPL 76. And remember to hail Cargonia.
Hold on.
And the stolen things obey the quartermaster unless he's a ling. Miners don't die today. Cargo techs push freight. Our enemies in disarray. All hail Cargonia!
Get back to work.